something to get off my chest, family. Tribe. Yep, you see the picture. The Democrats want us to vote. Yes, I was part of the 92%, but I am not for either party. I start voting because my grandmother and people in my family, I'm going to try not to cry. They start passing away. This is before 2019. Even though my last grandmother did pass away in 2019. But this was before 2019 when my family member that I love dearly had started passing away. So I said to myself, I got to vote for them because they voted for us. I'm sorry. I kept voting. I got my youngest to start voting as soon as he was of age. And he would go with me. Well, actually, at first, I wasn't going. I was mailing it in. And then, because he can't mail his in, I start just going. So, these Democrats now are so hung up on bashing the Republican Party instead of talking about these people who is coming up for election. I'm in Georgia. I haven't heard anyone talk about voting that started early voting started August 4th. I got a little card in the mail. But the election date is August 26th. I don't hear nobody talking about these people in my district. I don't know these two people on this card. Yes, maybe I should start investigating and see who these people are. But would I have a time? Do I know if these people are really Republicans? No, because the Democrat is so hung up on Trump. I don't give a daggone about Trump. My grandma told me about Trump and his daddy. I wasn't going to vote for him. Heck, he no. They could have had anything to my head and said, "You better vote for this man." I would have just been gone. No, I'm listening to my grandmother. She told me about Trump. And she told me about Trump and the things he did. There's stuff that y'all haven't even found out about yet. So a lot of you melanated Trump supporters, y'all can with that. I would never. But these people who is in my district, who is up for election, that's going for a Democrat, this lady look Hispanic. I don't know if she is, but she looks it. Her name is Deborah Shigley, Shigley, and Charles Ravenscraft for commissioner. Redhead dude. I don't know who these people are. I know they not for my people. Why should I vote for Democrat? I don't know if they for my people. I'm tired of these foreigners coming over here getting into our government and destroying our land. Okay? I don't hear none of y'all Democrats talking about who is up for elections right now. Who are these people? Y'all can do a better background check than I can. But y'all so busy dogging the people who didn't vote. And I see why they haven't voted. Just sitting up here calling them names. I forgot the man's name who be on Roland Martin. He has on glasses, dark skin, who always talking about Africanism. Go back to Africa. We're Africans. And no, we're not. He might be African. And he should be deported if he is. Roland Martin want to keep calling us African American, even though he's seeing that we're getting our indigenous identity back. They want to keep calling us black. Derogatory, a derogatory word that was used when his parents was around. He know. And then I remember once upon a time, he wasn't even claiming it. He was claiming, I think he was Hispanic or something. Hispanic and whatever, black African, I don't know what it was. But all of a sudden, he's supposed to be pro-us. I remember when I heard him say that, I stopped watching him. Every now and then, I'll go and see what's going on. But them people that go on Roland Martin, they are in sororities and they are in fraternities. And it's a cult. Y'all need to look up Boule Secret Society. Why these people get into these sororities and fraternities. I remember what my grandfather said about it. And he passed away a year after I had my first child. He was actually buried on my son's first birthday. I was a teenager when he told me about the fraternities and sororities. I would never. I know a few people in my family did. I would never. I'm not gonna say what it is. Y'all just find out. I just feel this cultish. Look at what they do. Look how you got to get in there. Look how they treat you in order for you to be accepted as one of them. Anyway, Democrats dogging Republicans. Only one who is standing on it, on the Democrats. But I have to kind of side eye that too. But I understand because the district she in, and that's Jasmine Crockett. She is for her district, like for real. But who is in her district? Because she's in Texas. A lot of foreigners are in Texas. They may look like us. They call them black. So I don't know who it is. Are they Africans, Dominicans, Jamaicans? Are they us, the true Americans? I don't know. But she's, honey, hell of a fight she does. Why are all Democrats like this? I am not going to show the picture of those two people I said, and I'm not going to repeat their name. But I'm not voting for them. I don't think I will be voting for the president. We don't even know who is trying to be president next. But they want us to vote. And I'm telling my ancestors, and I talk to my ancestors here and there, I don't think I'm voting. I think I'm going to take this one out. Now I'm understanding why a lot of our people didn't vote. I was angry. But I understand y'all, and I'm sorry. I'm getting it. I got it. Democrats is not standing up for us. This fight isn't even a fight. They letting the Republicans do, and they acting like, these little news people that be on these channels. trying to act like they doing something. I believe that they have housing in other countries. If anything goes down, they're leaving. They're going to their Africa or to their Caribbeans. That's the way I feel. That's the way I see it. And that's the what I truly, deep within my heart and my soul, that's what they're going to do. And if there's internet, oh, they're going to get on. They're going to get on their channel and they're going to talk about it. Because someone has to stay to see what's going on so they can relay it to them and so they can talk about it. Or maybe they have drones. I don't know. Democrats, you're not right. You're wrong. Y'all not talking about these people who's coming up. Y'all not going to each state and talking about the people. Come on, y'all, let's vote for them. They'll do this for us. They'll do that for us. But what they do is for the original people of this land. And y'all know daggone well, them Asian, Caucasian, Native Americans are not the original people of this land. They was not the first, and y'all know it. We have documentation. No. If Christopher Columbus could come back, he'll tell y'all who he saw. He better say the same words that he said before in describing who he saw. And when they said India, y'all know daggone well, India over there was called Bharat. So when he said India, he was not talking about Bharat, because India over there on the eastern, over there, the Asian over that part, that way, Hindustan, that India was called Bharat, not India. He thought he was in India. The United States was called India. India Superior, a matter of fact. Yeah, when he went to the Caribbeans. And he was describing us. Yeah. So get it correct. But y'all need to get on the ball, Democrats. You Roland Martins and you whoever else who is all that for them Democrats and dogging Trump and dogging the Republican Party, y'all not on y'all game. Because this is August. And there's some early votings coming now. Y'all not talking about that, though. Some of y'all are even in Georgia. Y'all not talking about who is up for the vote. Y'all not even looking for that. But y'all looking for everything about Trump. Isn't there investigators for that? Isn't there investigators that's supposed to do that? It don't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. What are y'all doing? Hey, evidently y'all don't want us to vote. Because like I said, boyfriend that goes on Roland Martin with his old tail, and I'm old too. I don't know if I'm older than him, but I'm in my 60s. I don't know how old he is. He calling Democrats who didn't vote dumb. Oh, that's going to really push them to go vote. Oh, we scared now. We going to go vote because he called us dumb. I heard Roland Martin say some kind of ignorant stuff about it too. Oh, that's supposed to get them up to go vote. Are y'all out there walking and knocking on doors trying to get people to vote that y'all talking about? When they come to, and if you go to their door, they should cuss you out. They should cuss you out with a double barrel. Y'all know what I'm saying. YouTube might take my video down for that. I don't know. But you calling people out y'all names like y'all all the high mighties. That's what I say about them sororities and those fraternities. They just think they are almighty. And you don't even know them people who didn't vote. They might just be making just as much money as you. But you're going to dog them and call them dumb and out their name. How stupid do y'all sound? There you go. See? Y'all can get the same treatment back. Y'all lost respect. Y'all are losing respect from us. And like I said, I was part of the 92%. I'm not voting for a Democrat. I'm not voting for a Republican. I'm not voting for independents. No. I only voted because, like I said, my people were passing away and they voted Democrats. And they voted for me. So I also voted because they voted, and I was trying to vote for my children and my grandchildren, thinking it was for their best interest. But the way these Democrats are, they're not out here knocking on doors. They just saying, oh, you voted for Democrat? Come on, vote for us again. That's not how it works. I don't even know these people. I haven't seen these people come knock on my door to talk to me. And like I said, girlfriend, Deborah, she looks Hispanic. Maybe part Hispanic, I don't know. And old Charles here, he's a redhead, country boy. I don't know if they for me. Just because you Democrat doesn't mean you for me. You probably for your own. She's trying to keep her people here. And he's trying to get, I don't know what he's trying to get. Maybe he's trying to get his own city. I don't know. I'm tired. I am so tired. I really believe in my heart I'm going to sit this one out. Democrats have 2 winnable special elections. Oh, really? Oh, okay. None of our people are in these positions, and that's what I'm tired. I'm tired of these foreigners coming and getting into our government and then bringing their people here. And you see, you know what? One thing I did like what Trump did, that deportation, that everybody thought it was going to be my people being deported. I love that. I love that for them. I think they should go back and get their country together. Because they come here and talk about our country, waving their flags. They're not about America. They're about their country. But they want to be called whatever they is and then call themselves American. No, boo. Like I said, I'm out this one. Long as I see a bunch of foreigners in the government, if I become homeless, I'll deal with it. I got some things in mind. I remember what my grandmother told me. There may come a time where you're going to be homeless for a long period of time. The government took our land. And if we was Africans, we wouldn't have had no land, and y'all know it. She told me what to do. If I have to do that, then I have to do what I have to do. And if all those people who was keep calling us on Roland Martin, keep calling us African Americans, and we came from Africa and we black, why don't all of y'all just deport yourselves? I don't see nobody coming after y'all that you're African. Africans are being deported. A lot of them are deporting themselves. They're going back home. You telling us to go to Africa. For what reason? You're sounding very much like agents. Like you working for some alphabets. Trying to get us off our land. Mm-hmm. I'm highly pissed. And I'm really trying not to scream in the mic. But that's how I'm feeling about right now. And if those two brothers was in my face, and probably a couple other ones I see, just saying we African. If you African, don't be putting us in that boat with you. All of us aren't Africans. All of us did not have Africans ancestors. And then they say if you find an African, that's one. An African, you're African. What? I haven't found one yet, and I'm still searching. I haven't found one yet. But if you find an African, you're an African. Out of all of your ancestors, and I'm just talking about the parents. Like, I'm a parent. My parents were parents. Their parents were parents. And their parents were parents. And so forth. All the parents. I'm not talking about their siblings. I'm just talking about the parents. From you, from your parents, their parents, that lineage, that line right there, I haven't found an African. Now, if I would go off and see there might be a cousin that was an African because an African may have had a child or was married to somebody in the family, but that doesn't make me an African. That make their child part African, not me. I haven't went that far. Only people I know is the people that I grew up with. Is on the tree. I didn't go off on. Now there was some that like my grandfather's. I know all his siblings, and my grandmother's, like that. My one grandmother was just an only child, so I ain't had to worry about that. My one grandmother, my father's mother, she was the only child. But I know of them. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of them. But none of them married an African. So if I would go like deeper, somebody may have, but that doesn't make me an African. See, y'all got stuff twisted. And then y'all sit up here. You know how when you grow up and you start calling people family? That's what they did back then. But that doesn't mean that they were blood. So if they would came in and they may have got on the census with your family because they was living, the family was taking care of whoever they may have been. That doesn't mean that they were blood. That's why when you go in, you stay on just the parents of 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 the parents. And you'll find out who you really are. Don't be letting these people put you in that trick boat. Don't allow them. There's something wrong with some of these Democrats. They're on some sort of agenda. And I see why some of our people mess up. And then a lot of this stuff that's going on, it's not even our people doing it. It's people who came over here to resemble us and to mess things up for us. That's why we're delineating. We're separating ourselves. Y'all go find y'all ancestors and you'll see what I'm talking about. The mess needs to end. And all these ops out here, We're going to get you off our backs. Democrats, Republicans, Independent, I don't care who you are. Y'all going to get off our backs. We're not going for it anymore. You don't like us. You want us off the land. You want to call all of us African Americans and black. With that. The rest of my tribe. See y'all later.